Hey y'all. So this past, I don't exactly remember, Tuesday or Thursday, whenever it was, my, the president of Johnson University was speaking in chapel. And he was talking about people inspired him and was it God in any circumstance. And he mentioned, one goal that he knew. I can't remember her name. But he also mentioned me. He said every day when he sat across from me, every day he'd see me and I'd always have my hand raised. And my hand would tremble, which which I knew about, but I thought it was because my hand was tired or something like that. So I rested on my armrest. But anyway, he'd say my hand would tremble. And according to him, that was that was something to do with my cerebral palsy. I don't know all this to know about that, even though I have it. But it did get me thinking. I didn't notice it because I was too close to it. I was, I mean, this was this was me. This was just normal to me. It wasn't out of the ordinary. And that got me thinking, no, sometimes it's the same with sin. We maybe wouldn't even notice there was anything wrong, and it doesn't really have to be sin. It can be just anything, I guess. But sometimes, well, a lot of times, we wouldn't notice anything's wrong with us because we're too close to the issue. And that's why it's so important to have an accountability partner or neutral third party. Because that neutral third party can tell you, okay, here's what you need to do, here's what I see. I mean, you get back even to ancient days, and accountability partner, shall we say, or a judge isn't new. I mean, even all the way back in Exodus, they had judges for this sort of thing. I mean, you'd either go to Moses, you'd either go to Aaron with your disputes, or maybe Miriam too, but she was a prophetess too. But that, that gets me thinking. I mean, one of your biggest blind spots, and something that the devil can use, is the fact that you're so comfortable with almost natural to you. The fact that doing what you're doing has always come natural to you because you're too close to the issue. But the judges and the accountability partner, judges in the book of Exodus, accountability partner more modern, but their job was to be neutral. They'd have no bias, like we sometimes have, and their job was just to be neutral, either take it before God or take it before Moses or whatever. Just their job was to be neutral and tell you, okay, this is what you need to do, this is what I see. If you're having trouble deciding, so maybe you're having trouble deciding whether what you're doing even is good or bad. Because, you don't see it in the gospel. And I've talked about it before. if you have to question yourself whether something's good or bad, probably they on the side of caution and stop doing that anymore. But any, but anyway, even if you have if you have blind spots like that, I mean it's best to go to someone whose job it is to be neutral and whose job it is to say, and that's not a sign of weakness either. That's a sign of strength. A lot of people think that, well, the American philosophy, the redneck philosophy is, okay, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, do what you need to do. The only thing you could rely on is yourself. No, that's completely wrong. We all need help sometimes. Even the people who say that need help sometimes. But it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. So if you're struggling with something and you feel like you can't be unbiased because you're too close to the issue, there's people out there. There's people out there who can help you. Not necessarily go to a judge, I don't mean, but go to a neutral third party, call a friend up, your accountability partner, say, hey man, hey system, I'm dealing with this and I just need some guidance. What do you think? That can save you from a whole mess of trouble down the line. Cause if you don't realize, then, cause if you don't realize that what you're doing could potentially be fatal, then you're walking headfirst into the devil's trap. I mean, that's the truth of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you next week.